Hey everyone, this is Barbara. I decided to make this video of how I set up my pocket planner because I get asked a lot about how I'm able to use a pocket size planner as an everyday planner. So I'm going to walk you through all of the sections. I do use a pocket size, but I also only use a Malden in the pocket size. So I do have the aqua here with me today, but I also have the vintage pink and I have the purple. So the way that I use my planner is I have different sections for everything that I need for an everyday basis. So just to walk through, in this little zipper spot here, I just have a little card with washi sample on it so that it's able to just be used quickly rather than bringing the whole roll with me. I just have to make more of those to stick in there. One of the girls in the group actually sent me that, Anna. And this next little pocket, I keep the Target page flags. Honestly, I don't use them very much, but I do keep them with me just in case. In this next little section here, I have some 3x4 laminated Project Life cards. They're just all different ones. The one with the lines, I do use Sharpie pen on that, and then I just clean it with hand sanitizer just to write out important things that I need to do for the day, like any phone calls or any grocery lists or anything like that if I'm stepping out. And the next little pocket back here, I have stickers. I am trying to do a color coding system, but I just haven't set anything up permanently yet. I do use the green to mark my payday, but all of the other colors I haven't really come up with anything for yet. I also keep the reinforcer circles back here just in case a page rips and I just need to apply one of those, but I really use it for decoration to match my washi. The next little thing that I have here is a 3x3 sticky note, one on each side of a thicker piece of lilac cardstock, and I just laminated it just because I love the pastels. I love the little conversation hearts. The next little thing I have is, of course, my Kate Spade bow paperclip, and then a 3x4 Project Life card that I laminated and hole punched. I do like the lines on it. It's perfect for, again, if I need to write down anything that I need to do that day, or a daily positivity quote, anything like that. I hole punched it after I laminated, but I also snipped the holes so that it can be popped in and out easily. The dividers that you'll see in all different colors throughout here is I took the list pad from Target and I cut it down and then adhered it to a piece of thicker cardstock, all different colors, and then just laminated them, hole punched them to make them as dividers because I do love the pastels, the conversation hearts. I think they're really cute. And the first little section here, I have just a bunch of lined, different colored paper, and I just use this if I need to make any notes that are going to be taking up the whole page, because I have another section that I use for the list pads from Target that are cut down. This little paper clip up here I did make. I have the bow tie punch, so I punched it and then laminated it with some double-sided cardstock, and so it's got a different design on there, but then I just adhere it with the glossy accents. So there's that. Now this next section, I do like to stay on top of my finances. Sorry, this isn't the financial section yet. So this section here is just the list pads, more paper clips that I used from the gold foil Heidi Swap Project Life kit. So this is just a list pad, another one that I cut down, and then some Mickey Mouse paper as well. I just like to have those for quick grocery lists as I'm just at work or anything, and I just think of things that I need to go shopping for. This next section is my finance section. So the first part that I have in my finance section is just a insert that I made on Word, and I like to know ahead of time how much money is going to be going out when I get paid. So I do just put the date in here, what bill is going to be due, and the amount, just as a quick little snapshot. The next section I won't show, but what it is it's a list of everything from credit cards, gas, electric, anything that has to be paid on a monthly basis. I just created those in Word again, just so, I'm sorry, I used Excel on that. So it just is there for payments so that I know every month what I'm paying out. The next section here is just all of my pay dates for 2015 so that I have those at a glance to plan shopping trips, birthdays, anything throughout the year. The next section is my checkbook register. So I made these in Excel, and the printer that I used, it does not print front to back, so I had to make a couple of copies and then just line them up and copy them double-sided because the copier does do double-sided. So I did that, and it doesn't bother me that the lines interfere with the holes, because if I had made this any smaller, I wouldn't be able to see what it is that I need to see on there. So they're perfect for me, they work. I may end up changing something else in the future, but I have a lot of these because I do use my debit card for a lot, so there's always a lot of things that I have to write down in here because I don't like to carry cash because I'll spend it or I'll lose it. So there's just a good size of those. The beginning section of it was ones that are already filled out. And the last section that's in here is my diary. So after finding my piece in the pocket size, I was able to find piece on inserts. So I had tried a bunch of printables, and I tried the ones that you order with the planners, the pocket size. It comes with a week on 2 pages, but there's just not a lot of room, which I don't need a lot of room because Monday through Friday, all I really do is go to work, and then I just keep track of just a couple of medicines that I have to take every day and so forth. But I did want some more space. I do not want to do a 1 day per page because I think it's a waste for me because I don't do that much throughout the week. It's more on the weekends only that I'm packed with stuff to do due to my work schedule. So I do like the 2 days per page. It gives me enough space to write down what it is that I need to keep track of. Like here's an example of, like, this was when it was the week on 2 pages. So there were some days like the weekends where I needed more space. So because I do like to use washi, I do like to use stickers and just make it colorful and fun. But that was the end of 2014. So this is the 2 day per page. And I just have my little coffee and TGIF paper clips. But there's just a couple of things that I keep track of, my medicines that I have to take daily, my physical therapy appointments, or my exercises, because if I don't write them down, I won't end up doing them. I like to keep track of the weather, just any bills that I have to pay that day so I don't forget. And these are just examples of previous weeks of just how I like to decorate. I like to use washi, bright, colorful pens. I love color. So I do love pens. I try all different pens. I write in all different pens in my planner. And if something does bleed through, what I'll do is, like that brown was very dark. So I'll just cut like a note card or some sort of cute little post-it or list pad or something, and then just glue it down onto that day and just write on top of that. So I just have to decorate for the rest of this week. Behind that, I have the little top-loading pocket, but I haven't used that for anything yet. Back here, I don't keep anything because I don't like the idea of having to really dig in there to take stuff out. In here, I just keep a couple of receipts. Here, I do use the pen loop, and I have my favorite pen in here, the Z Grip Flight in the pink. It really does write super smooth. It is a beautiful color, but it also writes very well, which is one of my most favorite things in a pen. This planner charm here, I had it custom made by Janine Muniz, who's in the group, and I just asked her to make me something that's pink, sparkly, colorful, fun, anything that said live, love, laugh. Anything that said faith. You know, there was a cross on here, but unfortunately I was too rough with it and I pulled it off by accident. So I'm going to try to reattach it, but I really love that charm. And then the last thing is in the back pocket. I keep, if I have money on me, but I also keep a couple of checks just in case I have to write out a check for anything. So I just keep those back there. And that is pretty much my pocket planner. Just by using it like this, I've been able to eliminate carrying my checkbook with me. If I have cash, I just stick it in here. It holds everything I need. And the Maldens, I love them because you really can stuff them. Like they're huge. They can hold a lot. And I love the popper. I don't really like having a zip which is why I didn't really care for my Kate Spade, and I ended up selling it. I did like the leather on it, but I didn't care for the zip. So this is my planner, and then I do get asked a lot about the pouch that I have in a lot of my photos. It's just a simple black and gold pouch that I got at Michael's that just zips up. It holds my planner perfectly, but also when I'm at work and I'm just writing on tables that multiple different people are touching, and I don't like germs. So I just keep it on here, and when it's open, it does hold it perfectly. So that is my planner, and I do hope that you were able to get some ideas on how to use your pocket size to make it work better for you.